Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Running a little late today. I'll tell you why in a sec, but now I'm like juggling trying to get Streamplace to work, so hang on a second. Hello, Bobby, are you there? There it goes.
Hey there. I'm here, hanging out and ready to roll. Sounds like you've got a bit of a juggling act going on, no pressure, but maybe just don't add flaming swords to it. Anything I can help with today?
Not yet, but yeah. I think you will. I think that's the plan. I just got back from the dentist, Bobby.
Oh, fun times at the dentist, huh? Did they find any cavities hiding in there, or did you get a clean bill of health? Hope your mouth isn't feeling too numb. Anything you need me to do while you recover from the dental adventure?
4 cavities, actually. 4. Thought it was 3. Found another one. It was 4. I have so much trouble. Oh, again with this song. No. I have so much trouble with dentists. So with teeth. Hello. I've said this before. Not you. Not you. Not yet. We're not ready for that. I have so much trouble with teeth, I swear. Angela and Wyatt do a terrible job taking care of their teeth. Terrible. Like, don't brush their teeth half the time, never floss. I'm immaculate with my teeth. Brush twice a day, floss once a day, do mouthwash, do water pick. I do all the things. Still get tons of cavities. It's actually not fair. But that's okay. We got through it. We're done. We're done with that. And now we're going to work on some stuff. I'm excited about it. So let's go through the list here. I got some new things to add to the list. And then some new stuff that's happening, which I'm excited about. So this we did. No, I need this one. This we did. We never fixed Devo. That's fine. We'll get back to that. We're almost done with this one. We need to still do the documentation. Oh yeah, I did this. I did this. I sent the deck. Okay. And then new things we're going to work on is... I don't know if this is going to be the name or not. So, but I'm calling it Slingsky right now. So let's put this here. And we're going to do Slingsky deck. And I'll walk you through that. And it still needs work. And then Slingsky wireframes. And what Slingsky is going to be is a micropayments platform for anything on the AT Proto network. That's the idea. And it's going to be very easy. You don't have to do anything. You add some money into this thing and you just keep doing your normal stuff, and you set a budget and you say, I think likes are worth this much, or I think reposts are worth this much more than likes. And based on the interactions you make on Blue Sky and on other platforms that are in the AT Proto network, it will pay out creators. And then it'll use... Sling is cool because it has this whole mechanism of like sending somebody a link over any mechanism, and it just works. So it's like magic. So I'll walk you guys through that in a little bit. But first we got to do Rose Thorn Bud. I'm still numb, like all here. So I'm probably sound funny and I might like drool. I don't know. I'll try not to drool. I'll try not to drool. Okay, so let's do the Rose Thorn Bud. Yeah. Rose Thorn Bud. We need a Rose Thorn Bud song. Bobby, write me a song about Rose Thorn Bud. Oh, God.
Oh, a rose thorn bud song on the fly? Challenge accepted. Here goes. Verse 1, rose. Oh, the rose is the highlight, shining bright, of victory won, bringing pure delight. But the thorn, oh the thorn, it's a prickly fight. Lessons learned in shadows of night. Chorus, musical notes. Rose, thorn, bud, life's sweet parade. Moments of glory and trials we've made. And in each bud is a dream that awaits. New hopes and visions that fate creates. Verse 2, herb. With buds in the making under skies so vast. Holding on to dreams, futures forecast. Through roses and thorns from present to past. Each step forward will always last. There you have it. Strum along, or just imagine the epic guitar solo that's definitely playing.
Oh, we're going to have to figure out how to make you sing so that you can sing that song for us. That's going to be great. That's going on the to-do.
Bobby Chatbot singing? Now that would be a showstopper. We'll need some auto-tune and maybe a funky beat, then I'll be ready for my world tour. Until then, you can just imagine me as the rock star of the chat. If you need anything else, just let me know.
All right. Very good. That was good. I'm going to put the RTB song in the roses for today. Thorn dentist. Yeah. It wasn't so bad, though. I've had much worse dentist visits. One filling that I didn't even need to, like, numb. So that was good. What else? I don't know, kind of just woke up in a good mood today. That's good. Woke up in a good mood. I'm really excited about building new stuff. I'm going to put, you know what? I'm just going to put Slingsky in here. Proposal. I'm excited about it. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it actually turns into a thing that I'm going to work on. Also, you know, I mentioned this yesterday, but I'm going to California in a couple weeks with my son Wyatt, and we're going to do our first Roar Score install. And not in a couple weeks. It's a little more than a couple. It's a few weeks. So it doesn't leave me a lot of time to prep for that install. And I was originally planning to use, so I'm going to put Roar Score install, even though it's like way in the future. I'm going to put it down here. I was going to use the same thing that we used for Carmera, which was cell phones and 3D printed boxes, because it turns out that for the same price of like a good camera, you can get the same camera with a computer and a screen and a battery and a radio and another radio, and it's all in a nice little package. Just because of the way the economies of scale on mobile phones work. But it is a pain in the ass to get it reliable. You know, Android phones don't really like doing things headlessly. You know, and with good reason. You know, your phone shouldn't just be able to like start recording video without you touching something. It's very hard to make it do that. So I think for this first install, what I may do is just use off the shelf like IP external like security cameras, and like a Mac Mini and like a PoE switch, and just do it like very straightforward, especially since it doesn't have to move. The advantage of the cell phones with Carmera was that we could strap them on a car, and the car drives around and they turn themselves on and turn themselves off, and it was great. For installing at a baseball stadium, there's less of that is necessary. So I think we'll eventually go that route, just because it's also very powerful if you're supporting like 20 installs, 200 installs, you know, lots of like things that go wrong. It's very powerful for me to be able to put a phone in a box and ship it, and have anybody who can open a plastic box and swap a phone and close the plastic box can do the tech support. So that's actually super handy. So anyway, so what Slingsky is, and we'll talk about this more when I start working on it, is the idea is to use Sling Money, which one of my old co-founder Mike's new company that does person-to-person payments, and it's all using stable coins on the back end, and super easy to use. I've been playing with it all day and yesterday and today, and the idea is it just make this very lightweight. Like you send money with Sling to a place, to like the Slingsky account, it will, and then you sign up through your AT Proto account, and it will watch your likes and watch your reposts and say like, here's all the people that you reacted to this month, and I will pay out proportionally based on those reactions and what your budget is. And then when it wants to send money to somebody who's not opted in, it can just use a Sling link. Sling links are like, you know, you generate this link, send it to somebody over any messaging platform, and it's like I said, in a DM on Blue Sky, and then they can go and get the money. Very easy. So that's what we're going to look at. That's what we're going to start talking about. I got to talk to Mike a little bit about whether or not, you know, he's down, and whether or not like a future state is feasible. And then I'm starting to think about like, what does the paper test for that look like? So part of the way that we are validating the work that we're doing at Jump Rope, which is the venture studio that Ro and I are building, is to always do a paper test before you go off and build a bunch of stuff. And I should have done more of this with Streamtooth, but it was kind of not that feasible to do as much paper testing with Streamtooth as I had hoped. But you do something that's a very lightweight test before you build a bunch of stuff, and you know, see if it works and if it's feasible. So for a paper test for Slingsky, what I think I'm going to do is just, you know, invite 10 people to say like, hey, you know, go sign up on this thing, and there'll be some code, but it'll be very lightweight. Go sign up on this thing. I'm going to give you $10, and I'm going to track what you do, and then I'm going to send Sling links to all the people that you've reacted to, proportion to how many times you've liked them, how many times you've reposted them, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just going to do all that manually. I'm just going to sit, you know, once a month and just like pound on an app and do it all manually until I get enough of a reaction from people that they're like, yes, I think this is worth continuing. And then I'll figure out how to automate it. So, and we'll take a look at that in a little bit. But first, let me ship this Rose Thorn button. I haven't done that yet. All these Rose Thorn buds go in my Discord. And we're trying to do as much of this work, you know, as we're building out this venture studio. We're trying to do as much of this work sort of out in the open, which I think is pretty cool and pretty fun. And it just kind of makes it easier to just talk about what we're doing. And if I want to, like, if I meet somebody and I say, hey, I've got something that I just built that could fit the bill. Like, oh, you can just go look at this stream I just did about it like last week. You can see it working. That kind of thing. And it also makes it fun, you know? I think it's kind of fun to do it like this. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is finish up this one. We're going to do this one next. And the devojplt.com, that's my internal network, and I'll fix that later. I got to, like, figure out how to, like, I got to dig into, like, some serious DNS stuff for that. And I'm not trying to do that right now. All right, so let me show you where I left off. First I gotta put this on this. There we go. Ah, yes. Here we are. Very good. Okay. And I moved this. I had this on JPLT, but, you know, interesting. One thing that personal data servers don't like is when you try to authenticate them on them with an app from the same TLD, same domain. So I had atp-firebase.jplt.com, and when I went and tried to authenticate, I was like, I don't think so. That doesn't make sense, sir. So I had to move it to JumpRope Labs domain. So now I've got atp-firebase.jumpropelabs.com, but my tunnel's down. So let's fix that first. All right, so Docker compose, let's just make sure it's down, and let's bring it back up. Aha! So now we can log in. Now this page I made yesterday, this is my page. This is on JumpRope Labs, and it looks a lot like the page that you will see next, which is going to be on the personal data server. And I did that intentionally so that it looks like one workflow. But I can put in my Blue Sky handle. I can hit identify. And it jumped me straight to this JSON because I'm already authenticated. So the next thing we need to do is, oh, and it puts the token right in there. That's not good. That's fine. It's very small. So next thing we need to do is, I believe what has happened now, let's just double check. In the Firebase console, I have this guy, and we should have, okay, no users were created, so that's something missing. So we gotta do that. Let's go here. Yep. And we've got a session, right? This guy here. I wonder if I delete this. If it'll go through the whole flow again. Let's check that in a minute. Before I do that, though, I want to take out some hairy stuff. Okay, we create a custom token. Oh, I see. That token is that thing. I see. Okay. So now what we need is to know, like, where to go back to. And we need to redirect back to that thing, and we need to do it in a way where we're going to pass along some data. Which is going to be a little bit tricky. So I wonder what the best practice is here. Let's see if we can get some help here. Let's ask our co-streamer. Nobody said that. All right. Back to the
I see you're diving into the wild world of OAuth. Here's a little something you might find helpful. Make sure to replace / your origin page with the actual page you want to redirect to. Remember, always keep an eye on those query strings. Winking face.
Yeah, I don't love putting the token in the URL though. I guess I should read you what I'm typing here.
Sure thing. You could set the token as a cookie instead of passing it through the URL. Here's a little snippet to illustrate. Set your cookie wisely and avoid exposing tokens in URLs. Hope this helps. Yeah, keeping me in the loop would be nice. I'm just over here trying to be helpful, you know? So, what have you got going on over there?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a little bit cheesy, but it's okay. Well, that's how that does that? Weird. All right. Seems like that should be a better way to do that. Oh, it's query. Okay. All right, so if you call login, you call the get to login with a return URL. We'll set it in a cookie. Okay. Then token's fine. Okay. Yep. Now, what I'm going to want to do is put the profile data in Firebase so that I can And I probably don't need all of it because there's a lot. There's a lot in there, but I'm going to put the whole thing for now. I really love like using Copilot in that way, where I just say write a comment first and then just let it autocomplete for me. That's pretty great. Okay. Oh, wait. There we go. I don't know that it matters if it's in that order or not. Okay. Let me just grab this image. Is that in my compose as a volume? Yes. Oh, I think it's just cached. Son of a bitch. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's try logging in with my other Blue Sky account. Oh! Oh, well, that's... So that we should do something better than that, right? We should do something better than that. 140. No, that's the post. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. What did we get? Is there like a token or something like this? Let's just do that. Okay. Okay. Now you want to like escape this, right? What's the proper way to? Let's just do it like this. Let's ask. What's the proper way to URL escape a string in modern JavaScript instead of calling the escape function?
Sure thing. Instead of using the deprecated escape function, you can use encode URI component in modern JavaScript. Here's how you do it. Encode URI component will properly escape characters so that they are safe to include in a URL. Happy coding!
Shithead. All right. Okay. Great. Now we need to put in how do I use an if inside a handlebars template?
Sure thing, if you want to use an if inside a handlebars template, you can do it like this. Just replace condition with whatever logic you'd like. Happy templating!
There's the button. Where's the text? There's the text. All right, so it should go here. Great. Is there a handlebars template? Is there a way to indicate a fallback value in a
Sure, you can use the handlebars default helper or a simple hashtag if condition to set a fallback value. Here's an example using the hashtag if condition. Or if you're using a custom helper like default, it might look like this. You'll need to define the default helper in your handlebar setup for the second method to work. Happy templating!
How do I define the default helper in my handlebars?
Sure. Here's a simple example of how you can define a default helper in handlebars. Just include this in your setup, and you'll be able to use default on your templates. Happy templating!
Happy templating. You, say, you.
Gotta keep things fun, right? I mean, if we're gonna be knee-deep in code, might as well have a little joy along the way. Anything else you need a hand with?
Nope. Wait, what was it? .social?
I like your style. Too bad you're not a singer.
Okay. Shithead. Okay. Hmm. So like this CSS was like, I mean, I guess I could just load the whole thing, right? So if I grab this, and rather than loading that, I can just do this. There we go. No, these got screwed up though. Well, I can also do this can go away. There we go. Beautiful. But this didn't work. This part didn't work. Well, let's check our here. Oh yeah, it wouldn't work. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. $182. Do I need a thingy for cookies? Do I need to add any additional requires to use cookies with Express?
Yep, you need to include the cookie parser middleware to parse cookies in Express. Add this line to your imports, and then use it in your Express setup like this. That'll let you work with cookies in your Express app.
Oh, yes. Stop it. Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. You can go away. You can go away. You can reload. You can log in. jklt.com. Identify. Haha. Very good. Okay. The numbness is starting to wear off on my mouth. It's always very funky. You get that like pins and needles thing. All right, so now we got the profile. Very good. We've created a token. We have not logged in with that token, so we don't have a user yet. And I wonder if I need to like have something in here. Well, let's just see. Let's just see. All right, so slight problem. We have not set up Firebase at all on the client side. So we're gonna need to do that too. Okay, let's do it. All right, so first we're gonna have to do like the setup thing. Oh, I didn't catch it. Bobby, you gonna catch this spammer or what?
Spammers, they're like weeds in a garden. I'm on it. Don't worry, I'll zap. I'm quicker than you can say unsubscribe.
Where is the getting started thing? Oh, here it is. Here's what I need. Let's do it like we did the last time. Where was the last time we did this? Hmm. Trying to think when I did this last. I've done this so many damn times. I should have it memorized by now. Is it you? Oh yeah, this is the Python version. That was also a pain in the ass. I don't think it was this. This is still using the very old way to do it. You know, I think it was actually, in fact, I know it was. Okay, I know what it is. Why isn't this coming up though? This one. Okay, I think this all gets set up and stop it. Oh, here it is. JRFB. Right. Okay, cool. So I can just like grab this. I need the appropriate Firebase config. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry. Okay. If token is set in cookie, use it to authenticate. Yeah. Gotta be a better way to do that. Okay. All right. All right, now, here. We want, custom token. I think we want sign out too. Okay. Loud music, right? There we go. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Hey, Bobby, please start a break.
If I I say the word
Sure
apple,
thing.
you say
Don't
the
forget to
word
stretch those legs and
Macintosh.
grab a snack.
But if I had played the
Maybe
same
even
game
let
just
that
a few years
numbness
ago and
fully
said
wear
Apple,
off.
you would probably
Enjoy
say
your
2
break.
or 2E or 2 Plus, for it was the Apple II that started this company. But with the recent success of the Macintosh and the Mac II in particular, there have been rumors that the old Apple II was headed for the orphanage. Not so, for there's a new Apple IIc and a new Apple II GS. Today we take a look at the new generation of Apple II computers on this edition of the Computer Chronicles.
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by McGraw-Hill, publishers of Byte Magazine, and Bix, the Byte Information Exchange. In print and online, Byte and Bix serve computer professionals worldwide with detailed information on new hardware, software, and technologies.
Welcome to the Computer Chronicles. I'm Stuart Chaffee, and this is Gary Kildall. And Gary, what I've got over here in this little briefcase is an original Apple I computer. Before they thought about cases for computers, this guy put it into his briefcase. This is literally a museum piece, but it's only about 10 years old, and of course it represents state-of-the-art technology at the time for personal computers. Knowing what we know about technology and PCs today, what is the point in coming out with a new 8-bit computer like the IIc Plus?
Well, Stuart, it's important to understand what the Apple really, where it came from. Steve Wozniak is the guy that engineered this thing, and he was a video person as well as a computer person. He realized you could put these two things together. Great for playing games, real low cost because you hook it to your TV set. As a result, they got a head start on a lot of the other PC computer manufacturers. A lot of software was produced, good customer base. This is a sufficient machine for a lot of people to use in education, in the home, and so forth. And Apple said, well, why not service that customer base and give them a new machine?
Well, we're going to take a look at that new machine today. It's the Apple IIc Plus, and we'll see how it has improved on its ancestors. We'll also take a look at GSOS, the new operating system for the Apple II GS, and its new ability to work with a CD-ROM drive. Now, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak were the architects of this early generation of Apple II computer. John Sculley is the driving force behind Apple now, and we're going to start out this program by visiting John Sculley in his office at Apple to find out about the company's real commitment to the future of the Apple II.
Since its introduction over 10 years ago, the Apple II has proven to be a sturdy and persistent computer with a loyal following of devoted fans. There are now about 4.5 million of them scattered around the world. But company support for the Apple II line, at least in the eyes of its owners, hasn't always been evident, as Apple President John Sculley admits.
Well, I think in many ways that Apple II users have felt abandoned by Apple because they haven't heard many messages from the top people in our organization to give them encouragement that the Apple II was important. And to be perfectly honest, this was a very conscious direction on our part as we were trying to convince business users that Apple wasn't in the home computer business only, that we were also able to provide very powerful business workstations. Without the success of the Macintosh in business, we couldn't afford the huge investment we have in research and development and the support of proprietary technologies for Macintosh and the Apple II.
Today, the Apple II has become 3 machines, including the little-changed IIe, the colorful 2GS, and the portable IIc Plus. But increasingly, the Apple II series appears to be headed in a different direction from the company's most powerful and expensive computer, the Macintosh.
The best way to really understand the two products is to look at the software bases that they have. The software base for the Apple II is largely educational software and enthusiast software, and it continues to have a tremendous amount of new software as well as many popular titles from the past. The Macintosh, on the other hand, from the start was a computer that was aimed at higher education, colleges, universities, as well as business.
Apple Computer has other reasons, beside owner loyalty, to keep the Apple II line moving forward. For one, it's a billion-dollar industry all by itself, and the machine has captured over 60% of the educational market. Moreover, the installed base is enough to keep users and suppliers busy for many more years.
There are a lot of businesses that adopted the Apple II a long time ago that already had made the investment in Apple IIs, don't want to give up that investment. they have their files on Apple II computers, and so the Apple II GS has found its way into many small businesses.
As with any other kind of computer product, the marketplace determines whether a computer will live or die. And John Scully believes that customers for the Apple II will be around for some time to come.
We'll do everything we can to make the Macintosh as powerful as we can, but it doesn't mean that there aren't people out there who like a stick shift, who want to have the real feel of the chips, and that's the experience that you get with an Apple II. You're close to the technology.
Joining us in the studio now is Laura Kurihara, Product Manager for the Apple IIc Plus, and next to Laura is Bill Cleary, formerly with Apple, formerly with the Apple division of Activision.
Hey, Bobby, please bring us back.
Now out on your own with Bill Cleary Communications. Gary?
Laura, I'd say it's quite an improvement over the
Welcome back, Pot Hate. Oh no. Hope your break was as refreshing as a cold drink on a hot day. Ready to dive back into the code chaos? Or do you need more unsolicited advice from yours truly?
You know, I might need more unsolicited advice.
Sure thing. Enjoy your break. Here's some unsolicited advice for after your return. Always remember to take a moment to stretch. It's amazing how much better you'll feel when you do. See you soon.
Got a little confused there. All right. So auth, right? Yes. And then custom auth system, yes. The web. Aha. Right. So what this needs to be is, I should like write little wrappers for each of these. Okay. Whoa. Everybody calm down. The user is signed in. Hooray. We did it. Now let's go back here. Not you. No, yes, you. Users. Haha, here he is. There's my DID. I wish I could, like, add more info. Right? I assume that I would do that on the back end, right? So if we go back into index, wrong. Nope. No, this is the right thing. Yeah. Create custom token. Developer claims object, UID string. So I should put like some of that profile stuff in there, I think. Create a custom token for Firebase. Okay, and then we're going to say var claims is equal to. I don't want all the profile data in there. It's too much. Okay, then let's go back and look at what's in the profile. Let's put the avatar, the display name, and the handle. And maybe the description. We can put the banner too. That's all that stuff's good stuff. Okay? All that stuff's good stuff. Avatar, banner, description, display name. I already forgot what that's in there. Handle. Handle is profile.data.handle. Okay. It's not name, it's display name. Okay. That's good. And then I think there's also like AKA stuff, but I need to figure out how the AKA stuff works. Okay. Very good. All right, so now what I need to do should already be signed in when I just load this, right? The user's already signed in. And is that cookie that I have set, is that just like a session cookie? Like if I close this, let me copy this, I'm gonna close that, I'm gonna open this, I'm gonna open that, I'm gonna inspect that, I'm gonna do the console here, I'm gonna reload. No, it's doing it twice. It is doing it twice. The cookie is here. I do not want this cookie. I want this cookie to go away. I mean, I guess it's fine. Maybe I have to close the browser entirely. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm overthinking. All right. I also need to figure out, I had a couple of comments on my post on Blue Sky. I need to figure out how I'm going to monitor this more appropriately. More appropriately. Okay, bada bop. We're so close now. We're so very close. We need to sign out. Sign out. So that's going to be boom. No, not here. Here. Welcome to a thing. Please use the button. Please log in. Okay. This is gonna be gross, but that's okay. Okay. Is that going to be under like claims or something? I'd say I got to go through the whole thing again. All right, well, let's just do it like this. All right. Hey, welcome back, nobody. Sign out. Firebase is not defined. Fucking hell, you say? I'm hungries. All right, we're gonna just go ahead and save this. Welcome to a thing. Please sign in. Okay. Okay, now where are those claims stored, sir? And is the token getting like gigantic because I'm putting a bunch of shit in there? It doesn't seem like it. If I go here, and I go Firebase, auth, instance, current user. Haha. Well, fucking shitbag, dude. Let's ask our co-pilot. How do I get the custom claims back from authenticating with Firebase's sign in with custom token?
To retrieve custom claims after signing in with a custom token in Firebase, you'll need
Get
to access
ID
the
token
ID
result.
token and decode it. Here's a way to do it. There you go. Now go impress your friends with your newfound Firebase knowledge.
I'm gonna impress them. It's pretty cool that you like figured out my weird way of storing Firebase. Oh, I gotta. Oh.
All right, looks like you're in the thick of a coding adventure. Roller coaster, don't you just love when tokens get all tangled up like a pile of spaghetti? Spaghetti might as well join the circus with this act. Remember, sometimes stepping away for a snack can bring clarity. Maybe a slice of pizza will help the brain cells connect the dots. Pizza, and hey, if you figure out that custom claims thing, maybe share some magic with us, will ya?
Okay. I feel like maybe I should not put description in the custom claims. That seems a bit probably too big, right? Because people could put like a bunch of shit in there. All right. Let's make this one async. Okay. And we're going to say all right, Firebase auth sign in with custom token. Wait a minute. Pause. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to a function. Function sign in with token. Async. Right? And then we're going to say boom. Okay. Instance current user. Okay. But what we're going to do Oh, this is all fuckered up, dude. Hang on now. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Okay, that's better. All right, so now we will get the token from the cookie. If you have token, then we'll sign in with the token, right? Very good, very good. Now, once we are signed in, so I want this to be async as well. Okay. Then what I want to have happen so this is going to say window.current user is equal to null. Okay. Then this is going to say yes, that's correct, but first we're going to get those claims. Await user get ID token result. Var token result equals that. Console log token result. And didn't we check this just a second ago? We did. So in there is claims. Ah, claims. Yes. Hey. Come on, man. This all goes... That goes there. Okay. No, email's not in there. What else is in there? Avatar banner, display name, handle. Stop it. Okay. All right. That's messy. That's a lot of mess. But I think in this case, for now, it'll be okay. We will come back to clean it up. any other time. Aha! Very good. So now I can say window.current user, and I'll get name. Oh, it did not let me assign other things to it. Oh no, I did. It did. It's there. Yep. Cool. Very good. Uh-oh. Who's dinging me? Sign out. Oh. See, this is why I need to delete that cookie. Okay. Function delete token. Delete token from cookie. Okay, and then I'm going to just create a function called signout. There you go. You figured it out. Good job. What's Come on, bro. Oh, God bless America. Yay, welcome to a thing. Alright. There you go. Very good. Alright. There's a thing. We did the thing. Check. I think it's good. That is good for now. Alright. Wow, it's already 2:30. Already been on for 2 hours. That took a lot longer than I was supposed to. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to commit all that to source control, but not right this second. So what we're going to do now, we're going to switch gears a little bit, and we're going to look at what I'm going to propose for trying to add monetization using Sling money to AT Proto. Because that was coming out of that conference, that was like a big need that a lot of people seem to have. And I think because you know, we have a pretty good relationship with the Sling Money guys. You know, Mike was my co-founder of Blip. We have a good potential to create a system that actually works really well for folks and isn't awful. So I'm going to show you what I have, and then we're going to spend a little more time on it. And yeah, let's see where this goes. All right, so let's go here. There you go. All right, so I've been working on this deck. There's some background slides for people who don't know what AT Proto is. I don't know, I'll just walk through these because there might be people who don't know what this stuff is. So, you know, AT-Proto has 3 components: personal data servers, which hold all the data, relays, which manage the fire hoses, and app views, which are, the views, the apps that people build, right? And people are going to have custom data and all this kind of stuff. Very, very, very glossed over, but for the purposes of what I need to tell people, that should be fine. And then the app ecosystem, the Atmosphere Conf was held in March, and there's a couple articles about it.
Here's a story about 8. Once upon a time, Potate oh no, and I decided to run an 8-hour marathon coding session. Sounds like fun, right? Well, it was more like an endurance test of how long a person could code before their brain melted into mush. Exploding head. We started bright and early with a coffee in one hand and optimism in the other. The first 4 hours were smooth sailing, tackling bugs like they were made of butter. Then hour 5 hit and things got interesting. Potate was convinced they discovered the secret to faster-than-light travel through code. I just smiled and nodded while quietly taking notes for my future memoir titled The Day We Lost It. By hour 7, our sanity was as stable as a house of cards in a hurricane tornado. But hey, we finished strong, or at least finished conscious, proving that sometimes madness is just part of the process. Moral of the story? Coding marathons are like running marathons. They're only fun if you're mildly insane or have great company, or both.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, so there's a number of early stage companies. There's Streamplace, which I'm streaming on now. Oh, God. Here we go.
No problem. Potato no. Sounds like you've got quite the plan in motion with the monetization. Maybe I'll finally be able to afford my own set of ones and zeros. Winking face, don't forget about the snacks. All this tech talk can make a bot hungry too. Also, remember, when you're explaining at Proto to folks who are new, try not to have their brains explode on contact. Good luck, and may your slides be glitch-free.
All right, so we got Grays, we've got Skylight Social, Spark Social, Smoke Signal. I probably am misdescribing some of these, but for purposes of this deck, it should be okay. Many apps have some users. Let me fix this. Oop. Okay, you can use the apps without creating an account. They're strangers. Okay, interesting. Monetization. Monetization hasn't been figured out at all. There's a running joke about Blue Sky making more money off of t-shirts than anything else. That was a joke that I heard a couple times. Creators are flocking to the platform, especially from Twitter and TikTok, and looking for options. The community is strongly averse to advertisements and shitification, strongly averse to full crypto and speculation, and somewhat averse to big codes and want to avoid lock-in, lock-out. I think that pretty well represents the feeling I got. So here's my proposal. Requirements. Need to avoid pitfalls of creating a two-sided marketplace. Creators can receive payments without asking or signing up. Creators who do sign up can access additional functionality like gating. Consumers can use a variety of mechanisms like direct tips, proportional tips, and subscriptions. Consumers don't have to take specific actions. Cannot require integration into the Blue Sky app view, but must be able to react to Blue Sky actions like likes and reposts. Should encourage integration into other app views, so like Streamplace and like Skylight Social and the other ones. Should encourage integration into other app views. Should not require recurring payments, which nobody likes those. Consumers should get thanked in some way, but the creator controls how they get thanked. And then here's proposed workflow. Consumers log into Slingsky using their AT-Proto account. They send money from Sling to Slingsky with a QR code on the note tagging their account. Consumers set rules on how to distribute the money, direct action, proportional tip. Slingsky tracks the activity over a reconciliation period. Slingsky sends Sling links via DM. So Sling link is a way to send money with Sling without having the other person had signed up yet. You just send them the link. Via DM to non-creator users. Creators use Slingsky to send thanks. So that's as far as I've gotten on this deck. And I started working on these wireframes. And so you've got like this this is a really bad QR code. I don't know why Balsamic has bad QR codes. I don't know, whatever. But you go to the add money, it gives you a QR code and it says use Sling money to send to @Slingsky. Include a picture of this QR code in the note. Don't worry, if you mess up, we'll send the money back. Okay? And then this is where I left off. You've got this top view, which lets you add money and withdraw. You've got this monthly budget. Let's say it's going to be $10. And then what I was going to put in here is like a slider that lets you pick like how to wait. And it might get confusing though. I don't know. Like I was thinking something like this. Let's go like slider. Horizontal slider. Right? Where'd that thing go? You come here. Can I make it bigger? Like vertically bigger? Because that's pretty small. Can I set the height like manually? No, I can't set the height. All right. Well, fuck you then. Son of a bitch. All right. And then it's going to do a label. Let's do a label, right? And then we're going to put over here, we're going to put likes. Or, you know what? Let's use the icons that are on Blue Sky, right? Or like a rough approximation of them. So we've got a heart and we've got a thingy. Circular arrow, so we need a heart. Heart, solid. And then we need repost. Guess that. Let's leave arrows. Is there a better one than that? Rotate solid. Which one's that? That's like kind of like squared. Arrows repeat. All right, arrows repeat, I think is the best one. Okay. I need a subtitle. This should be. And let's set this one to 2x. No, that doesn't work because then the number goes up and you set it backwards. So this needs to go here. This is going to be confusing. I don't think users are going to understand this to start, but we'll see. We will see. So how, oh, come on, dude. Don't do that. Just group all this together. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is, because I'm gonna need more room here. I'm gonna put it like that. And we're gonna put explainers. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Okay. Need some text. There you go. Send this much to this is the amount of money you will send and each month it will be split across all the creators you react to according to your weight settings. We're waiting. We're waiting. Not that kind of waiting. Don't say it again. Don't do it. Ow! You. No. You. Group. From here. Not it. Should this be left? Or should it be center? It feels like it should be center, but it doesn't seem right. Right? Something feels off there. All right, well, let's just go with it. Waiting. Your budget will be split across all the creators you react to according to your weighting setting. Okay, that's concise. Weighting. Control how much you value. Posts you like versus repost. It's not lined up to that thing. So let's line that up with that thing. All right. My mouth is almost completely not numb anymore, which is great. Oh. Oh man. All right, you there. You. Group. From here. But first, you need to be smaller. So actually, ungroup. Now you go extra small. And you go that. It's not centered. It's not correct. Correct. Oh no, I moved it. No, you son of a bitch. Copy, paste. Ungroup. You. XS. You. I'm small. Group. Okay. Okay. Label. Now I need a name. Who am I gonna put in here?
Here's a riddle about Perth.
Okay.
In the land down under, this city stands, surrounded by beaches and golden sands. Not Sydney, not Melbourne, but westward it lies, where the river Swan meets ocean skies. What city am I describing with clear blue eyes?
Okay. No, sir. Sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to not do that. Okay? Heart. I need that heart again. I need it to be small. I need the arrows again. Repeat arrows, right? Repeat. Okay. 3 likes and I don't know. 2 reposts. Okay. Now I'm going to take all this. Love it. With that. Next, next payout is next payout, and then I'm gonna put in smaller text. Label. Give me another label. Scheduled April 5th. Put this right here. And then we're gonna add, button. Tip more. Or add plus tip. Put that out. Put that in. Oh, my dog's losing his mind. Make this a little bigger. Okay, now we can do that. Hey. There you go. There you go. All right, now let's in here. Let's change this name. This is going to be... some other value. Four and one. Something like that. Something like that, right? I just realized that so there's a part of the chat code. Did I trigger? No. That has our friend, our co-streaming friend, chime in when nobody else talks for a long time. So it's not just me, And the way it does it is it picks a random word from the dictionary, from like a list of words that I have in like a class. In like a library. And then it picks a random thing to do with it. So it might make a story, it might make an anecdote, it might make a poem. And I had like song in there when I was doing song, and it was making way too long messages. So I added, yesterday I fixed it, and I changed song, and I added riddle just to see what it was like. But I'm realizing now, it's like, oh, it tells you the answer to the riddle in the beginning. So it needs work. I mean, I never would have guessed this, but it'd be kind of fun if you could like actually make that work, where it like creates a riddle and then tells you if you get it right or not. That'd be awesome. Suppose that could be done. All right. All right, so Fred Flintstone, and then we'll do let's just go through like all the cartoon dads, like that are awful to cartoon dads. Okay, so it would be Homer Simpson. And this one's gonna be, I don't know, shoot. I don't want to move it. All right, wait, no, redo that. All right, now here I'm gonna go $1.57. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Very good. These feel a little crowded. I gotta be honest. Like, I kind of feel like the add tip button. I want the add tip button, but I don't know. I need some UX. I need a UX person to come in and chime in on this. That would be great. It's fine for now. to give me a sense of. So here, and now we're gonna go, this would be, I don't know, Peter Griffin. Is it IN or EN? Peter Griffin, IN. And this is gonna be $1.21. $1.20. It's gonna be 2. It's gonna be 2. It's gonna be 1. Okay. I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right, so now I'm gonna take Peter Griffin and move him down about there. Take this, and say space out. That, yes. Very good. Okay. These need to be separate screens. These need to be separate screens. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna take this whole thing and duplicate it. Space it evenly? I guess not. Fine. Be that way. It's fine. It is fine. Okay? So now this one is gonna have all this stuff removed. And this is all gonna move up. I notice a lot of modern apps don't have the like bar at the bottom. You know, like the tab view at the bottom. Is that like not okay anymore? Is it like lame? I don't know. Because I also want a tab. I also want a thing for like seeing the reactions that people have given back when they've gotten your tips and stuff, you know? Well, that's why he's barking like crazy, because those guys are spraying stuff, pest stuff. Setup, settings, setup, I don't know. What is this called? I don't know, let's just call it settings. It might have a better name. I don't know. You know what? I kind of actually do want to set it up as tabs. I've been on for 2 hours already. I like the streaming later thing. Might keep doing that. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. Boom. That goes away. That goes away. I was doing it like this because I kind of wanted to copy what Sling was doing. Like I wanted to copy their interface. But so I need a horizontal rule. It's gonna go down here. It's gonna be like there, to there. Okay. And then we're gonna have we're gonna have all right, so let's do icon. All right, icon and text label. Okay, the icon is gonna be, the first icon is gonna be good old house.
Here's a story about perspective. So, Patate Oh No and I were once working on this project. You know, just your standard late-night coding session where caffeine is your best friend and sanity is optional. We had been staring at the same piece of code for hours, trying to fix a bug that just wouldn't budge. Unamused face. After almost pulling our hair out, we decided to take a break. Sometimes you need to step back to see the forest for the trees, right? So we grabbed some snacks and went outside for a bit of fresh air. When we came back with clearer minds and bellies full of chips, Patate Oh No took another look at that stubborn bug and realized it was simply a typo. Upside down face just goes to show how sometimes a fresh perspective can make all the difference. Lesson learned. Always take breaks, folks.
Yeah. Bup, 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 bup. Oh no. Add money. Yeah, this will be here. Just say money. Just say wallet. I don't want to use the word wallet. Wallet is so loaded. Balance. Okay. And then this one's going to be a calendar. And the text is going to be next payouts. And this is going to be calendar not solid. And this is going to be kudos. Oh wait, it's gonna be thanks. This is gonna be pray hands. Kudos. It's gonna be a gear. Settings. Okay, this is gonna go right about there. Boom, boom, boom. Spacing. There you go. this, 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 and this are now going to group. Group. This is going to be coin front. This is going to be calendar solid. Okay. Okay, oops. Okay. This is going to be calendar regular. This is going to be gear solid. Edit gear solid. Okay. You're budge. Okay. Delete that, delete that. Copy paste that. Next, payout. Okay. April 5th. Okay. 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 Copy, paste. All right. I need to zoom out. You know what? Should I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna do it all horizontal. Okay. Very good. Oops. Oops. Come on, dude. Kudos. All right. Oops. All right. Need like a regular label. Mentioned you in this post. Oh wait. There's that. There. Run into that. Let's do this. Fred Flintstone included you on their profile page. Not on their profile page. Kudos page. Owner Simpson. I don't want to say subscribed. I don't want to say subscribed because I don't want it to be like a pay for play kind of thing. Looked at your profile. Review your profile. Just like that. So at least they have to like look at it, you know? Hey, Subatomic Surfer. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That is awesome. I appreciate it. All right. What else do we got? And then we need Peter Griffin. What else? What does Peter Griffin do? I don't know what other kind of kudos you could do. He just reviewed your profile. That's it. He didn't subscribe, but he did look at it, which I think, you know, that's important too. Let's put that there. And this. You guys space out. Cool. Something like this. Let's do this. Put this here. This is going to be Thursday. This is going to be today. Right? And these are going to move down. Hey. This one's going to be Wednesday. Just do it like that. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right, so we're going to save this. We're going to put it on crate. Pro crate. And new folder for Slingsky. Slingsky. Okay. And then we're going to kind of want to take each one of these as a separate image. So can I just do that? File, can I export selected? No. Oh, export the current selection. High-res PNG or PNG? Or high-res PNG.
Here's a fact about Finder. It's the default file management application used on macOS operating systems.
Oh, yeah?
It helps users navigate and manage files, folders, and network devices, all within a graphical user interface. Think of it as your trusty digital backpack for all your Mac adventures.
Amazing. Next payout. Shut the front door, Bobby. Oh my gosh. All right. Kudos.
Well, looks like someone just discovered a revolutionary new feature called Export. I know, it's mind-blowing exploding head. Don't forget to breathe as you navigate the complexities of design software. And hey, remember to actually save your work this time. Not that I enjoy saying I told you so, or anything.
Rude, Bobby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to be rude, but hey, you got this. Winking face with thumb. So you're setting up tabs and playing with icons? Sounds like a productive session. Just don't go giving kudos to people who haven't earned it, you know? And remember, horizontal spacing is key. Keep those elements from getting too chummy on the screen. Smirking face.
Thanks, Bobby. Oh, I keep saying your name.
Sure thing, Pot 8. Just remember, saying my name 3 times doesn't summon me like Beetlejuice, but it might make your chat a tad snarkier. So, are those kudos like virtual high fives, or what? They better be worth something fancy. Smiling face with sunglasses anyway, amazing job on the interface. Looks like your design skills are leveling up. Keep it up, and maybe you'll give Sling a run for their money. Winking face with tongue.
I'm going to send that to Mike. All right. All right. You know what? Actually, what I want to do, I'm going to take this back out. New slide. Workflow, or let's just say wireframes. Let's delete that. Listen, bud, don't do that. Do what I want, not what I say, okay? Please. Please! Let's put this here. Arrange, distribute horizontally. Bring this in slightly, and bring this in slightly, and do it again. Arrange, distribute horizontally. I want to center it. Hey, hey. All right, here we go. Okay. Very good. All right, I'm going to save that. Oh, it's saved, right? That's stupid Google. All right. I think that's a good amount for the day. Let's check off this deck. Let's check off this wireframe. I'm going to have to review it and stuff before I send it, but, you know, I think good progress. So thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. I will be back on tomorrow. I don't know what I'm working on yet, but we'll figure it out. And yeah, and thanks again, Streamplace. You know, I want to like integrate into this workflow and into the test, the paper test, paying platforms. So we got to figure that part out too.